I get my first kind of dream job. I'm a performance consultant, and I hear that someone else is joining the same day that I do. And to my horror, it turns out to be an Olympic gold medalist. So the more he talked about how you operate as a team at that level, how you bounce back from failure, how you set a crazy goal, the more I realised that I could use it in my world. So I'm going to talk about Olympic winning strategies for everyday success. They are simple strategies, but they have a huge impact. They asked themselves, wouldn't it be amazing if we got gold in the Sydney Olympics in 2 years' time? This was a crazy goal, an utterly ridiculous goal. They hadn't even won a major international race, but they were like, why not set the crazy goal and then figure out how we can do it? How many of us set goals that we think are realistic? And if we're honest with ourselves, they're actually pessimistic, rather than thinking, well, wouldn't it be amazing if, and then trying to figure out the how. They asked a question, and they asked it relentlessly, obsessively about everything. And the question was, will it make the boat go faster? They asked it about when they trained, where they trained, how they trained. Did anyone here do circuit training at the gym? That was a core method that rowers used. But the team did a little bit of analysis and realised it wasn't actually building the muscles they needed. So they stopped doing circuit training. Ben talks about prior to 1998 just doing junk miles, turning up, doing the do, without really contemplating like, so what? What's this driving towards? Whereas with this framework, everything was working together. So as you're sitting here today and you say thinking about the targets that you've got for this year, or how you're working with other departments, then I wonder, do you know how it fits together to the ultimate goal of the organisation? Results are completely outside our control, but performance is absolutely inside our control. If we want to get better results, it's about getting really curious about the recipe, about the performance. And they actually started to build up what they called an evidence wall, with all the bits of evidence to prove that they could win gold. How often do we wait until we've actually finished something to celebrate, rather than celebrating progress along the way? But if you were to boil those rules down into one sentiment, one phrase, it would be this. If you see something that's not as good as it could be, and you choose not to discuss it, you're helping us lose. But I love that as a sentiment around everyone, the entire team, whether you were in the boat or outside of the boat, had just as much contribution. What lens do you have? What point of view do you have? How can you help our collective boat go faster as an organisation? So I wonder what the impact would be if we went out of here, if everyone went out of here today asking that question, well, will it make the boat go faster? When we're looking at our to-do lists, when we're looking at our inboxes, we're in the middle of a meeting, I wonder how much busyness and noise that would cut out and how much that would make us accelerate towards what's really important.